Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Abraham Lincoln High School. A rainy Saturday for Lincoln's opener at home. Lincoln taking on the Fort Hamilton Tigers. Lincoln comes in with a record of 1-0 after a victory last week. Fort Hamilton struggling this season. They are 0-2. Our teams are just getting set. We are excited to see what they bring. I'm Peter Andrus. With me announcing is Michael Capizzo. Michael, what are you thinking today?
Let me tell you something, Pete. This is a perfect day for a football game. It's May 29th, and for some reason, it feels like 50 degrees outside, so we must be in fall weather at this time. Is that right, Pete?
It certainly feels like we are in the fall. This is perfect weather for a football game in Seattle or a European football game if you're in England.
Yes. But at this time right now, I know Lincoln is excited to get this home opener going. They have been pumped this whole week, getting ready to show off, especially since this is the first live stream game for Lincoln. So the players are excited, getting ready to start this off. They're getting their chant going on. And we're going to get ready for the first home game of the season for Abraham Lincoln High School football team. So one of the most interesting things about football this year is that football is only 1 year removed from playing. Before COVID, they had a season, and it was a good season nonetheless. But now we are into our new start, so a lot of these seniors get the opportunity to play today, and they are excited to get this season in.
Yep.
And as well as even some of the juniors. So we're going to see a lot of new players on this team returning. And we're going to get started with Lincoln kicking the ball off, it seems. One of the most interesting things about announcing for today's game is that I will be standing the entire time trying to look over from the track. We are underneath a canopy as this rain is just coming down. It has been an inconsistent day of heaviness and lightness, but we are ready to go. Fort Hamilton will kick it off, and we start it off where Lincoln will let it bounce all the way into the end zone for a touchback, and Lincoln will begin the opening quarter. So as we said, Lincoln is excited to be playing their first home game of the season. Interesting little stat about Fort Hamilton that we read from the PSAO website. They've played 2 games so far this season, and Fort Hamilton has not had a score so far.
If the PSAO website is correct, they are scoreless through their first 2 teams, Midwood and Madison. I believe we looked it up before. I think they lost by 18 and 36.
Correct. So you want to bring yourself over to the action right now. First play of the game, start off by Lincoln. Option play, passing off to the right. Got a little run started off. Going to be leading off, and that's a gain of at least 6 yards. Tackled off from the outside. So first play, nice little run option there, set up. The quarterback today is number 14, Frank Tribble. He's a junior for Lincoln, and a nice little play to start off the game. Second down for Lincoln. Little option play, but looks like the play is called dead by the ref. False start called. It'll be second down, redo the play. So as I said, it's going to be a little tricky to announce this game from where I'm standing, unless I have to be, I wish I was at least one step up to see everything, but I have to look over a bunch of the other players. But still, so second down, it looks like about 9 for Lincoln. Play calling called in by the quarterback. Option play, gives it off to the running back who drives up the middle. And a nice little gain there by Lincoln. So it'll be third down. So third down, and looks like about 4 yards to go. Lincoln quicken the pace here, trying to get the first down quickly. Another run play going up the middle, and that's going to be a drive. And he's going to go forward. It's still going. It'll be taken down. And looks like it was taken by Fort Hamilton. So a nice turnover there. Looks like a bobble by the running back. And that's going to have Fort Hamilton with great fielding position to start off this game. So it's a very wet day. Lincoln is capitalizing on the fact that they don't want to throw the ball to start. However, we have to remember that the ball is very wet, and it's very easy for the ball to come out. So Fort Hamilton will be starting at about the 40-yard line. Starting from there.
I should point out the clock on the screen in front of you. There is no clock going on our scoreboard at the stadium. So my time is definitely it's guesswork.
Okay, perfect.
I just want the viewers at home to know.
Yes, first play given in by number 25. They're going to run, pass play, going over the right side. Incomplete. Dropped by the wide receiver there. It will be second down. Yeah, so we're still trying to work out the kinks. I don't know who is controlling our official scoreboard, but hopefully we are the official scoreboard at this time on our side.
Well, for us, we're official, but the referees don't talk to us.
That's true. That is very true. So second down for Fort Hamilton. Fort Hamilton trying to capitalize on the turnover by Lincoln and get something started here. Running back next to the quarterback here could be a run option. Sets up, he's going to run, and that's going to be taken. He's going to be swung around, and it'll be taken for a loss there. Nice play by number 13 for Lincoln, and that is Jaleel Smith, sophomore. Had Jaleel last year for math, and he was a great student. So nice little opportunity for Jaleel playing in only his second year for Lincoln and already in the starting lineup. So it's going to be third down now.
And about 12?
Looks like 12 to 13 yards, it looks like. So Lincoln's defense stepping up right now, trying to make sure to trying to make sure that Fort Hamilton doesn't get a first down here. Possibly give an opportunity for Fort Hamilton to either punt the ball or go for fourth down. Lincoln already set, getting ready for their play, calling their options. Fort Hamilton quarterback is discussing number 4 with his running back number 3. Looks like it'll be a false start called on the offense.
Could
there.
Be a delay of game too. That clock's been running on my screen for quite some time.
That's true. That's true. Usually clocks, sometimes they start, they go. We have no idea what's going on at this time, but that's okay. We are here, so it'll be third down now. Backed up now. Looks like about 18 yards to go. So Fort Hamilton might just decide to just run the ball here to at least eat the clock a little bit. Try to gain at least some of the yards back, even though it's third down. Number 3 talking to the running back, trying to get himself ready. Run option, throw down the field to 13. That's going to be almost picked off there. Almost picked off by number 4, Cameron Brister, Jr. And that's going to be third down. So that's fourth down now. So Fort Hamilton has the option now.
They'll definitely be punting.
Yes. So one of the most interesting things about football that I've seen so far for the couple of years here is Lincoln sometimes punts, sometimes they go for it on fourth down. So it'll be interesting to see what Fort Hamilton does here. Number 1, the quarterback coming back out. So it looks like they're going to try to decide if they want to do some sort of play. Or if they want to punt. But it looks like if they have the quarterback out, it looks like they want to gain at least some yardage. So they're looking to go for it on fourth down. It's going to be a run play. They're going to go and get him, try to get him, and that's going to be a sack for a loss. Great job there by number 55. 55 is Abram Belinamic. He's a senior, okay? One of the great starters and leaders of this team, getting to the quarterback there, and automatically Lincoln is in scoring territory. So turnover on downs there from Fort Hamilton did not protect the quarterback there, and Lincoln can now try to rebound back after starting the game with the turnover. So defense, really good job there, stepping up for Lincoln. They played really well. Coach O'Connor talking to them, proud of them how they did. But the offense is now on the field, getting ready. Option play, number 5 going. Pass off to number 5. Be a capitalize, and that's going to be at least a gain of about 7 yards. So nice little play there to start off the game. Number 14, quarterback Frank Tribble, leading the offense here. Coach giving them the idea. This is Coach DeSiena. Coach DeSiena is leading the charge here, leading the offense for Lincoln, making sure his team is ready, capitalizing on the first play. Second down and about 3. Run play, and that's going to be a dead ball. So nice play there. Broke through. The Fort Hamilton was able to break, so now it'll be third down. Third down and about 5 yards, a loss of 4 on that play. And Lincoln had a little bit of a difficulty in the first time they were up. They turned over the ball on third down. So looking to try to at least get the first down, keep this drive going, especially since the defense stepped up that last half. Lincoln getting ready. Oh, looks like that's an offsides as Fort Hamilton stepped before the ball tipped. So we'll move the ball 5 yards. And would that give a first down? Nope, it's going to be third down and about a yard. Nope, that's going to be an automatic first down. Good job there. Good job by Tribble to get the play, to have the defensive lineman cross the boundary as we have first down for Lincoln. Run option there. Set up, got some run. That's going to be a good amount of gain. Going to be driving. That's going to be outside. That'll be first down for Lincoln. Nice run play there by Lincoln, setting up. And looks like Lincoln is still driving. That was driven by number 31. Number 31, Deshaun Smith, who is also a senior for Lincoln. Coach DeSiena giving them the opportunity to call the play, get the play going. But so far, we've seen all run plays done by Lincoln. Lincoln definitely knows about this weather today. Starting to be a little bit of a light drizzle outside right now, which is definitely a lot better than a couple hours ago where it was a torrential downpour.
Hopefully at halftime we'll be able to clean off our camera lens a little bit.
Yes.
And,
give you an opportunity. We don't have a halftime show, I'll tell you that much, folks. Okay, number 14 getting ready to set. First play, option off. Ties the stake to himself and be able to drive some forward, and that'll be at least a gain. Gain there of about, going to have to check, folks, because it's a little hard to see on this side. Looks like that'll be a first down given there. So first down right about the 25-yard line, it looks like. And Lincoln just keep on driving down the sidelines, trying to capitalize on the run play. Set up. Looks like Tribble will have his first pass of the game. Throws it over, and that's an incomplete. Trying to get over into his tight end there, but could not hang on. So it'll be second down for Lincoln at the 25. Lincoln starting off this second drive a lot better than the first. Trying to make sure that they can get the first score of the game. Again, do not know the time right now, but hand off to number 31. That's going to be a nice drive forward and a nice little play there. Got some nice yardage chunked up over there. Probably about 9 yards. And it'll be about 6, it looks like. So it'll be about third down and about 4 to go. Again, Lincoln very quick on the play calling, trying to get set before Fort Hamilton settles. Now be a drive up the middle, set up by number 31. That's going to be in for a touchdown. Touchdown number 31, Deshaun Smith. Is that touchdown or that's not a touchdown? No, it's not a touchdown. I can't see, guys. I apologize, folks. Thought that was a score, but could not see from my side. I may have to go out onto the underneath the rain here. So first down.
First and goal.
First and goal for Lincoln. Trying to capitalize here. Tribble goes up. Number 5 taken. And do they give it? They'll give it. Number score. Touchdown finally. That's Randy Peters, the wide receiver from Lincoln, scoring. And we'll capitalize. And the score is 6. Is that actually? No, they did score, right?
They may have set up for the extra point.
They're set up for the extra point. So they did, was a score for a touchdown for number 31, Deshaun Smith. And the 2-point conversion covered by Randy Peters is good. And so Lincoln is now up 8-0. So I was right. It's very difficult to tell that. One of the most interesting things about this game, folks, is that usually in football, they go on and kick the extra point. Lincoln is one of the few schools that does.
They're one of the many. There are not a lot of kickers in the PSAL.
Yes.
So we very often see the 2-point conversions coming. Very often the best kickers in PSAL schools are playing on the soccer teams. Soccer and football both happen in the same season normally, and students can only play on one or the other. Lincoln usually does develop a kicker throughout the season.
Nice kickoff there.
But this season, who knows what's happened.
Taken by Fort Hamilton. Fort Hamilton driving a little bit, getting a nice field position there. And looks like starting off around the 30 yard line. So nice kickback there by Lincoln to get at least driving them, make Fort Hamilton drive. But good start. Second time around for Lincoln scoring there, getting the touchdown there for the senior Smith, and the 2-point conversion converted by Peters, and it's 8-0 home team, and for the first time ever, I see a clock.
Which is 3 minutes shorter than ours.
So we were off by a lot, to say the least. But again, I am not looking at the monitor right now.
We're at about 8 minutes on our clock, but there's a good chance they've been playing a running clock trying to keep the game going.
Nice run play by Fort Hamilton, driving forward and getting at least 6. Nice little option play there, and it'll be second down.
About how many yards do you think they got there?
They actually got about 8, so it looks like it's about 2nd and 2. Or actually, do they want to give it a first down? Nope, they'll give it a first down. So he actually went the full 10 yards. Okay, so we'll be going into the first down there. It was a good run. Just hard to tell, guys, because usually I'm just focusing on the sidelines with what they call. So first down for Fort Hamilton there, the first down of the game for Fort Hamilton this game. Set up bobble by the quarterback, and he's just going to eat it right there. So a little slippery on that ball. So had a just good job by the quarterback for Fort Hamilton, number 1, to just decide to call the play dead and just reset back. But that hurts Fort Hamilton because they had started off really strong there by gaining at least 10 yards, and now they're back 10 yards. So Lincoln looking to capitalize on Fort Hamilton's mistake there. Second down and about 20. Really set back there from Fort Hamilton. But hopefully Fort Hamilton can reset. Fort Hamilton lining up. Wide receivers got 4 men set. Another bobble there. Taken by number 12, and he's just going to eat it. But that looks like it's going to be taken by Lincoln. Bobble by Lincoln, and Lincoln is going to get started. So here comes the offense here. Lincoln going to set up now at the 18-yard line. So it'll be first down for Lincoln. So second time in this game, Fort Hamilton has turned the ball over. First time was on downs. Second time was on that fumble there. So both back-to-back plays by Fort Hamilton had a bobble. So good job by Lincoln to capitalize on that mistake and to sneak up that ball. And now Lincoln is driving. They are in the red zone now. First and goal at the 18-yard line.
First and 10.
First and 10, I mean. Past the 14 pass, going to be going over to the right side, and that's going to be
in for a touchdown.
Good touchdown there. First passing touchdown of the season, started by number 14. Number 14 is Frank Tribble, and scoring that touchdown is Marcus Roseman, the junior. And Lincoln will line up for a 2-point conversion. So right there, capitalizing on the turnover by Fort Hamilton, instantly scoring, and Lincoln is now up 14-0. Setting up for the 2-point conversion.
The clock on the field just started running.
Okay.
It hasn't been running ever since we noticed that it went up there.
Led in by Tribble. Tribble's going to try to score it himself, and he does! 2-point conversion there by Frank Tribble. And Lincoln is up 16-0, and we are still in the first quarter. So 3 plays so far for Lincoln, scoring 2 out of 3 times on the field, as Lincoln is really starting to add up. So Fort Hamilton needs to bounce back right now. Needs to get set and work with the weather. So far the weather here, it's still a light drizzle right now. It's mostly just been raining. And it looks like we're going to deal with this all day What a crazy weekend, to say the least. We were talking before, Mr. Andrews, about the fact that this weekend is the first weekend that the beaches. 3:14. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, gave us a heads up. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Thanks, ref. Thank you so much. So we were talking about that this weekend is the first weekend where beaches are open, but I don't know many people who would decide to just go to a beach in this type of weather. But Lincoln getting ready to kick off here. 3:14 left on the clock. And kicking off for Lincoln will be number 9. That is Zachary Cherfont, the junior. Looking to get ready. And the kick. He'll kick off to the right side there, taking it about the 25-yard line, and he'll just stay down right there. So nice job by Lincoln to corral there. As defense comes out again. So defense has really been strong for Lincoln so far. They had a turnover on downs. They were able to corral that fumble. And so Fort Hamilton is trying to figure this out right now. But Lincoln is going to keep applying the pressure here. Lincoln so far is 1-0 on the season. So they have been very undefeated at this point.
Very undefeated.
Very undefeated, to say the least.
They've only played one game.
Yes,
that
exactly.
is true. They are very undefeated.
Yes. But as we go on, Fort Hamilton's ready, taken by number 1. He would get the option play, and that's going to be a dead ball right there. Nice play there by Lincoln. That was started by number 57. Number 57 is Abram Baladimic, who again looks like it's capitalizing, trying to lead this Lincoln defense. Second down for Fort Hamilton. That was a loss of about a yard there. So Lincoln trying to make sure to get their play calls, knowing when to apply the pressure. For Hamilton looking to set up again.
Oh, the clock is still running.
Clock is still running. Don't know.
1:44 on there.
Taken by number 1, the quarterback. He's going to go back, throw it, and it's going to be taken. That's going to be a drive down the field, taken by Fort Hamilton and out of bounds at about the 45 or 46-yard line. So great play there by Fort Hamilton. Looks like catching a little screen on the outside there. And Lincoln, first down for Fort Hamilton today. So great play there by Fort Hamilton, doing a nice little sneak. One of the interesting things about Lincoln, if you notice on the field at home, is that Lincoln is always standing. All the players are standing for every single play, for every single team, always rooting. Number 1 taken over there, going to be a run option play to the outside, and that's a big gain for Fort Hamilton. So a run option taken by the quarterback, and that'll be a first down. Going to be setting up at about the 41-yard line. So looks like Fort Hamilton back on Lincoln's side now, trying to capitalize here on those back-to-back nice option plays done by Fort Hamilton. Fort Hamilton looking to set up. Lincoln starting to chant for the defense here. Run option again by number 1, who takes it and goes forward. A nice little diving play. Able to gain some yards there, and looking like about 5 yards there. So it'll be second down at about 5 or 6. Actually, it'll be about second down and 3. My apology there. He gained about 7. So they'll switch out here. Coming out number 7, Zachary Plaza. Zachary usually plays quarterback, but in this game he is going to be playing the inside lineman. Second down and about 3. Lincoln trying to help out the defense. Getting ready. Giving off to number 3, the running back, and it's going to be a no gain. Nice play there by number 15, and that is Jahari Scott Sargent, the senior also. So the seniors are leading the charge for Lincoln here in this game, and it'll be third down. Third down, still about 2 to 3 yards to go. So, third down and about 3 here for Fort Hamilton. Fort Hamilton trying to keep this drive alive, and looks like it'll be a timeout.
It might be the end of the quarter.
Okay, well, it says 15 seconds, but it'll be the end of the quarter here.
I've given up trying to, really figure out what the clock's doing. I've hit it from our screen because
So
it's never going to make sense to me.
Yes, I know. So, but at the end of one quarter, we hope, or it looks like, yes,
Yeah,
it looks like the end of one, we have Lincoln up 16-0 as the rain is now raining sideways here at Lincoln. But we'll be back to talk to you soon.
God, remember when you said, like, oh, yeah, everything is, just fine and it's getting lighter instead of being downpour? Mr.
Yeah.
Capizzo, you got to stop saying things like that.
Well, my apologies about that, because I don't know if you guys can notice this now. I must be bringing the bad luck, because now the rain has definitely picked up a lot here today. It's gray clouds all around, but especially today now, where it reminds me of the old Family Guy reference of what's going on outside, Ollie. And
it's raining sideways.
That's right, and that's what it feels like right now at this specific time. But Lincoln looking like ready to get started with the second quarter here. Fort Hamilton.
You want to buy this cat?
Right? So we are at third down and about 2 to 3 yards here. Fort Hamilton looking to continue this play going. It looks like it's going to be a 2-down territory. No matter what happens here on third down, they're going to go for it on fourth. Specifically, you had mentioned before, Mr. Andrews, that usually there is no kickers in this type of format.
They have kickers. They're just not usually the strongest, so they don't rely on them unless they have to.
They're down on 3, and that's going to be given, but that's going to be taken, throwing to the outside, and bobbled incomplete. So nice little run option there. They had the opportunity. They was swallowed up by the Lincoln defense there, and the quarterback was able to go outside, try to make the pass, but it'll be fourth down. So fourth down and 2 yards, so nowhere to put Fort Hamilton here, trying to extend this drive and get an opportunity to score here. Lincoln getting their calls ready for whatever it is. Number 1, the quarterback for Fort Hamilton, calling the play here. Getting them ready for fourth down and 2. So Fort Hamilton getting ready and set. Lincoln calling their play. Lincoln getting their chance. Going to be bobbled by the quarterback, and quarterback should come there and just try to eat it. And he'll be taken there and down for a loss. So another bobble there by Fort Hamilton. That'll be a turnover on down, started by number 7 there, Zachary Plaza. And that'll be the end of the drive for Fort Hamilton. Good job there also by number 4, Cameron Brister, the junior. And Lincoln able to capitalize here, and looking like offense will be looking to extend the score. Coach O'Connor must be really proud of the team there, talking them out, giving them the opportunity how well they did there, and talk about, possibly just discuss some of the opportunities that Fort Hamilton capitalized there a little bit. But Lincoln now setting up at about the 50-yard line. It looks like it seems. Right before the 50, about the 48. So first down for Lincoln. Setting up.
Yeah, I guess the teams have agreed to a running clock because it's just going now.
And that'll be a run play on the outside. Going, keep going, and that's going to be taken down. But that's a first down, looking like. But it looks like it's a turnover. So another turnover done there by Fort Hamilton, unless they're discussing if it is a turnover or not. Then it is going to be issued a turnover. So the ball was bobbled before the runner fell to the ground, and defense will have to come back out on the field. So a little bit of a rough go there for Lincoln. They were just about ready to start and automatically turn the ball over. So that's the first turnover of the game, second turnover of the game for Lincoln. But as I said before, this is a very, very wet game today, so the ball is going to be a big factor. As you can see, Fort Hamilton's had trouble to catch the ball from the snap. First play there by number 1. And it'll be driving outside. That'll be a gain of about 2 yards. So it'll be second down and about 8. Which is true, Mr. Andrews. It looks like they will be running the clock. The clock is very inconsistent right now.
As we say that, they stopped it.
Yes. So, so we are definitely just going with the flow, as the officials would say, just letting us know what's up. So second down and 8. Fort Hamilton trying to capitalize again on the turnover, second turnover of the game for Lincoln.
Those of you at home who have ever come in person to watch the games, you understand the clock sometimes is just woefully inaccurate.
Second down and 8. Number 1 looking around, going to throw over the right side. That's a first, going to be caught. Is that going to be a first down? And he's going to be just short. So it'll be third down and about 1. So nice play there by Lincoln to not give the first down there. And Fort Hamilton trying to get the first down. So it'll be third down at about 1. Fort Hamilton setting up. Lincoln trying to get Fort Hamilton to another opportunity to turn over the ball here. Fort Hamilton getting ready.
We will try to give numbers and names for what players we can see. Unfortunately, Fort Hamilton did not get us a roster with matching names and numbers, so we can't tell you who they are.
Yep.
Somebody asked if we could. We'll do it where we can. Unfortunately, we don't have Fort Hamilton's roster with the numbers.
Correct. But that's going to be a first down taken there by Fort Hamilton with the pitch to the outside to number 3. And Fort Hamilton gets a first down. So Lincoln able to not able to stop the play there by Fort Hamilton, but a nice drive there, able to get that first down. So Fort Hamilton again.
And the clock is stopped again.
Of
course it has.
Of course it has. As the rain continues to fall, Fort Hamilton looking to get a score today. Starting it off, got it taken by the quarterback there, running on the outside, able to elude, throw downfield, and incomplete pass. Had a wide open receiver, number 2 there, but just threw overhead. So it'll be second down for Fort Hamilton. Nice play there by the quarterback, number 1, able to elude the defense and get the wide receiver open. So Lincoln will switch out their players. That was defended by number 5. Number 5 for Lincoln is Randy Peters was able to break up that play before it was going to be a great open field opportunity there for Fort Hamilton. So second down and 10. Setting up. That's going to be a run play on the outside, and that's going to be a nice little gain there for Lincoln. Going to be looking like a first down. It's a nice job there by Fort Hamilton. Able to get the first down there as the clock continues to run, and Fort Hamilton is driving. So looking like Fort Hamilton trying to settle down a little bit, get some opportunities here to cut this lead and go into the deficit because they're down 16-0 at this point. Number 1 setting up. Going to be a run play on the outside, started by the quarterback, and that's going to be pretty much just maybe a gain of 2. So it'll be second down and about 8. Coming at you live from Abraham Lincoln High School Rail Splitters on this rainy day, to say the least.
Make sure you get that subscribe button for us. There's about 70 of you watching right now.
Well, this is a very good opportunity to just plug that we will have our next streaming game will be on Tuesday for the Abraham Lincoln High School baseball team.
Probably baseball. The
Probably.
softball team is also playing. They're fighting real hard to make sure they get the attention.
Second down and 8, throw down the middle of the field, and that's going to be
dropped.
Incomplete pass. So threw it in a very rough spot there. Bunch of players were all ready for that ball to be caught, but it'll be third down. So third down to Fort Hamilton. Getting ready. We have number 9 coming off on the sidelines. There's Jacare Serfant, able to get in a drink of water here. But third down for Lincoln, trying to stop the onslaught of Fort Hamilton because they have been really good so far in this drive. Got about 8 yards to go. Getting their play calls there by the coach. Coach O.C. leading them on, trying to make sure they're set. Fort Hamilton lining up with 3 receivers. Going to be a run option started by number 1. He's going to throw it downfield on the right side, and that's going to be just almost picked off by the Lincoln cornerback, and it'll be 4th down. So 4th down for Fort Hamilton. Last time they were in 4th down territory, they turned the ball over. So Fort Hamilton trying to possibly extend this drive. Discussing right now, doing their play calling. Coach O.C. discussing with them. We also have Coach Elio discussing with his cornerbacks how he's doing. Was very happy with his number 15 there, Jahari Scott Sargent, leading the charge there. Be 4th down, getting into it for Fort Hamilton. So nowhere to put him. They have to gain at least 9 yards to continue this drive. They're set up, 4 wide receivers ready. Going to be going. Lincoln's rushing, throwing over the middle of the field.
Hit as he throws.
And he's incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. And that'll be another turnover for Fort Hamilton today. So Lincoln, good job there, able to capitalize. It was a rough start, good start for Fort Hamilton, but wasn't able to continue once they got onto the Lincoln side of the field. So Lincoln offense back on the field, leading 16-0. Lincoln offense capitalizing so far, having 2 scores today. So first play set up. Going to be a run play to number 31. That's going to be driven to the right side, a gain of at least 6 yards there. Started by Deshaun Smith. And looking 2nd down. Led by number 14, Frank Tribble. Tribble is a senior for Lincoln, so he is happy to be out on the field. Same with Deshaun Smith, the senior as well.
About how many yards they got?
They got about 6 yards there. So another run play, and that's going to be a nice drive forward. Still going by Frank. He's going down the right sideline, going all the way, and he'll be in the end zone. Touchdown, Lincoln! Great play there set up by Deshaun Smith with the huge block down the middle to set up that run option down the left sideline, and they're going for 2. So Lincoln with the score. Turn yourself all the way. Okay. And nice little play there by Frank Tribble to get the outside score. And Lincoln will set up to get 2. Actually, no. We will get a point after try. This will be number 85, Darryl Terry.
Like I said, they usually try to develop some talent, and what better time?
Yes.
You seem to be controlling the game, so give it a
the
shot.
The kick is on the way, blocked by Fort Hamilton. So like you said, Pete, there is an opportunity, so let's see if they can get it or not. But Lincoln scores, and Lincoln is now up 22-0. So great job there by Lincoln, able to capitalize. So the run game for Lincoln has been really strong today, especially in this type of weather where the rain, it just continues to come down. But the players are excited to be out on the field, the first home game of the season for Lincoln. And so far, commanding 22-0 lead. So we'll be getting ready for the next kickoff here. So far, the lead quarterback, Frank Tribble, having a rushing touchdown today, as well as a passing touchdown as well. So nice little 2 scoring opportunities, and was able to get a 2.612 on the clock, just given by our ref. So we're at 6:12.
I'd take it off the screen. I would see the clock get to a certain time, and I would get there, and then a play would start, so I would start my clock, and that clock didn't start. And
6:12, got it. Okay, I can't adjust it. I think the ref is thinking I control that. I don't. All right, kickoff. Little squib kick. And taken by Fort Hamilton. So Looks like Lincoln was trying to capitalize on that, hoping the ball can go at least 10 yards before they touch it. But Fort Hamilton will take it as they start at the 40. Or actually, yeah, they'll start at the 50. I think that's the 50. Yeah, okay. So they'll be starting at the 50. So Fort Hamilton starting right there, but looks like they're gonna, no, they'll move the ball. Should be right in the center based on where they picked it up. Okay. So as we said, Lincoln is up 22-0 at this point. Lincoln defense has really been the star of this game, capitalizing on all the turnovers and misplays by Fort Hamilton. So Fort Hamilton looking to try to score here, try to get the first score of the game. As Fort Hamilton was set up, they got all their wide receivers out there. It looks like they got 2 on the right side. And looks like Lincoln will rush. And looks like a bobble. It'll be second down. So another bobble play there by Fort Hamilton. Fort Hamilton is having trouble pitching the ball back to the quarterback. If I was them right now, I would try to have the quarterback line up behind the lineman to get the ball. Because right now, it has been a very slippery game, to say the least, with this ball for Fort Hamilton today. I think that is at least the 4th or 5th time that they have had trouble pitching the ball back to the quarterback. So second down there for Fort Hamilton. Lost at least 10 yards on that play. Actually more like close to 14 yards. So now they're at the 36 instead of at the midfield. Second down for Fort Hamilton here. Going to be new quarterback is number 12. Nice little pitch there. Looking to throw the ball over the middle of the field, and that's going to be caught. Nice catch there over the middle of the field by number 10, Fort Hamilton. And looks like he's got to get up a little bit, get a little shake. Nice hit there by Lincoln. But it'll be third down and about 7. So that was a lot of yards that Fort Hamilton just got back there. But it'll be third down. So new quarterback in for Fort Hamilton. Number 12 leading it now. Nice throw there over the middle of the field, cutting the defense there. And it'll be third down. Lincoln trying to lead the charge here. And going to be a stop.
Second
Let's
timeout.
call a timeout called by Fort Hamilton. So it looks like they wanted to regroup here. That's 5.
Must have seen something in the setup they didn't like.
That's right. Looks like they might have seen another chance for Lincoln to just capitalize there, and they did in the first play where they were able to almost get the sack there. And we're at hopefully at 5:34 left in the second quarter of this rain-scored game. So far, Pete, we've seen a real capitalize of the Lincoln defense here. They're really stepping up and able to get the turnovers.
Yeah, Lincoln's defense has been playing really well. The rain has been an issue. The water just making that ball very wet. Fort Hamilton hasn't been able to hold on to it. It's what we expected, really. We mentioned Fort Hamilton, according to the PSAL website, has been scoreless in their first 2 games. So they've definitely struggled on offense. It would be a shock if Lincoln was not just dominating on defense. It's actually a little surprising to see them going so slowly on offense. You'd really like to see their offense stepping up and going a little quicker, but it is possible that OC is playing a few of our second or third strings. Since there's no JV this year, all of the sophomores and freshmen hoping to get a little bit of play time, and a game where Lincoln is dominating is a great chance for them to do it.
4:25 left on the clock. Another bobble play by Lincoln. Lincoln looking to capitalize on it, and taken by number 7. He's going to take it all the way into the house. Touchdown, Lincoln! So again, taken by Zachary Plaza. Been all over the field today as Lincoln capitalizes right there on another turnover by Fort Hamilton. So as stated before, Pete just mentioned that the ball has been wet the entire game. Fort Hamilton has been struggling with pitching the ball back to the quarterback. And just like that, Lincoln finally able to capitalize with Plaza able to pick the ball up and score right there. 28-0 for Lincoln. As Lincoln lines up for the extra point. The number 12 holding the ball will be the holder, Dmitry Kovklo, as 85 lines up for his second attempt. And it'll be True Blue. So that'll be a score there as Lincoln is now up 29-0. So nice job there by the Lincoln defense to capitalize on that turnover.
And really, how often do you see a 29 in football?
That's true. Very unique, to say the least. But Lincoln is up top now, 29-0. Capitalizing. Congratulations, Zachary Plaza. Had him in his freshman year. Zachary is now a senior. So great student, great all-around play there. Able to capitalize on the turnover by Fort Hamilton. Fort Hamilton back out on the field, getting ready for the kickoff from Lincoln, as it's been all Lincoln so far in this first half. With about 4:10 to go in this game, like Mr. Andrews had said, it looks like this might be a perfect opportunity for Lincoln to get in their second string and third string players soon, to give them an opportunity to play in this game.
They certainly do want to move a bit. They're all jumping up and down on the sideline trying to keep warm.
Yep.
Nobody was expecting this kind of temperature.
Yep. Taken by number 14 there, back at about the 15-yard line, and taken down at about the 25. So nice job there by Lincoln, keeping Fort Hamilton from driving. As the defense comes back out on the field, Lincoln again up 29-0. Clock is running. Don't know why, but it should be stopped.
Yeah. Story of my life today.
The question of the game is going to be, what is up with the clock?
We think there's a running clock, so we let it run, and then they stop the clock,
yes.
And we don't know why. So it's
no problem. So Lincoln already up 29-0. Looking at Fort Hamilton again, trying to at least get something going in this game. They've had a lot of mishaps, had a lot of difficulty with catching the ball from the pitch, from the center. But
the clock figured out it should stop. There we go.
Okay. So Fort Hamilton now leading off the charge. Again, led by number 12. Lincoln continues with the onslaught of chanting for their team. Throw it over the middle of the field, caught by number 3, and a nice juke there, and a nice play by Fort Hamilton. He looked like he was able to, Lincoln thinks he turned the ball over, but he was able to hit the ground, and that's a nice strong gain of at least 25 yards there by Fort Hamilton. Okay. So first down there, nice starting play by Fort Hamilton. So again, Fort Hamilton able to drive the ball when they can, but anytime that they have been in Lincoln territory, that is where Lincoln defense has stepped up. So looks like now we have number 1 will be leading the charge now. Going to be a run play to the outside, gain of about 3 yards. Nice tackle there by number 18. Number 18 for Lincoln is Elijah Simmons. So nice little play there. Second down.
Hey, I taught Elijah Simmons.
There you go. Perfect. Nice little opportunity of reviewing some names. You're like, oh, I remember that student. Second down going for Fort Hamilton here. Number 1 calling the play, getting them situated and going. It looks like number 12 will be the quarterback for this one. Going to be passing off to the right side to one who's incomplete pass. He had a nice little play developing on the right side there for Fort Hamilton. Can gain a lot of yards there if that would have been a nice clean throw.
Yeah, he had space to run.
Yes.
A lot of yards after the catch, just got left on the field.
Yep. So it'll be third down now for Lincoln. Third down. Fort Hamilton looking, trying to figure out what their play is. Looks like they're going to get some of the players off on the sidelines. That might be a timeout. called by Fort Hamilton. Yep.
It is indeed.
So timeout, which we hope to say is 3:41 in the second, but I'm sure the ref will tell me very soon what the time is.
The referee doesn't realize that we don't control the game clock. Yep, there you just yelled it to us.
2:14? Okay, thank you. We don't control the clock, but thank you. We don't control the clock, but thanks. 2:10. All right. 2:10, everybody. 2:10, if you needed to know. Whoever is controlling the clock, thank you. All right, good.
They're somewhere on that sideline because they can hear them.
I know. 2:10, okay, 2:10. All right, so 2:10. It's just very interesting, folks, because we are the only place here right now that is a canopy. So they believe that we are controlling the play clock. But I want to let everyone know, especially that referee, we do not control the play clock. We are streaming this game live. So it'll be very interesting at halftime where we mention to this referee, we don't control the play clock. We are announcing this game live. So 2:10 on the play clock. Fort Hamilton at third down now, and about 7 to go. Fort Hamilton trying to get some more offense started. Going to be a pass over the middle of the field, and that'll be an incomplete. So 4th down again for Fort Hamilton. Yep. So 4th down for Fort Hamilton. Again, trying to get started.
And this is go-for-it territory for them.
Yep. Especially being down by 29-0. Fort Hamilton is just looking to try to get the opportunity to get their score, especially in this game, trying to get their first score of this game. Looks like the quarterback coming back out on the field. 12 discussing the play, getting them ready to go, and giving them an opportunity here. This number 12 has a really good arm for Fort Hamilton and definitely wants to get them a opportunity to get to the first down. But 4th down again, and about 7 yards to go. Getting ready. Going to pass to the right side. Taken by number 1, who's the other quarterback, but taken down. And that'll be a turnover on downs as Lincoln will come out on the field. So good job again by the Lincoln defense, able to get the downs there. And we'll have the offense back out on the field. So 2 minutes left on the clock. Again, or 1:59, so they probably fixed the clock for a little bit. And good job by the defense. As we were saying before, folks, you're probably wondering how are we able to stream this game to you right now in this type of weather condition? Well, myself and Mr. Andrews are underneath the canopy, and we have the tripod set up with all this action going right now. First play started by Tribble. Pass over the right side to number 11, and that'll be at least a gain of about 5 yards there. Tackled by Fort Hamilton, and that is Marcus Roseman making his second catch of the game. And it'll be 2nd down, about 5. So this might be a good opportunity for Lincoln to run some plays that they normally don't run, especially with the pass. And looks like we're at a 2-minute warning. So Lincoln trying to talk this out as the wind continues to pick up. So Lincoln able to be a real big, strong force today out on the field. Up 29-0 at this point in time, as Lincoln continues to just be an onslaught against Fort Hamilton today. As we see right now, Lincoln, we have Coach O'Connor discussing with the team, getting them ready for the 2-minute warning. With the 1:34 left on the clock, Lincoln is all them as the rain continues to pour at this time. Fort Hamilton looking to set up here. We got 2nd down and about 6. Fort Hamilton's defense has had a really rough go today with Lincoln capitalizing on the run plays here. But this might be a perfect opportunity for Lincoln to do some throwing here. 2nd down at about 6. Going to be a pass over the middle of the field. Caught. And that's going to be down the side, going right up the middle, and touchdown, Lincoln! That's touchdown there for Devin Bryant. His first score of the game today. A bleeder right down the heart of that Fort Hamilton defense. And Lincoln is now up 35 to nothing. Nice throwing play there by number 14, finding the man over the middle of the field and just blowing by that defense. So another scoring play for Lincoln as they're now up 35 to nothing. The extra point attempt from number 85, Darryl Terry Noel, setting up. And the kick is True Blue. So the score now is 36-0 Lincoln. This has been a Lincoln game. Fort Hamilton having a very rough go so far, but able to capitalize on the mistakes is what Lincoln is doing. But we still have about 1:24, hopefully, left on the clock here in this second quarter. This is now, right now, a 35-0 game. It should be 36-0 at this point.
Yeah, the kick was good, right?
The kick was good. So it should be 36-0. But what do we know? We're just assuming.
We don't control that scoreboard.
Yes, exactly. So we are at, we'll assume it's 35 or 36. But again, it's all Lincoln right now, unanswered right now. That is 35 or 36 unanswered points for Lincoln. Kickoff here. Going to the right side, over the head, and picked up by the Fort Hamilton. Should have let that ball go. And it'll be taken, going to be a nice little run play back, able to at least get back to the 20. And we're at about almost a minute left in this quarter. All Lincoln. So Fort Hamilton now with a minute line left on the clock. If I'm Fort Hamilton right now, I think the best decision to do right now is just run the clock out, get an opportunity to go to the locker room, talk about what they can do to at least get an opportunity. Maybe they can give some of the new guys a chance here. But we'll see what the coach decides. Okay, so first play here. It's going to be another run play, but they're going to run it up the middle, and that'll be a nice little gain of about 3 or 4 yards. So Fort Hamilton not looking like they want to stop. They look like they just want to keep driving the ball forward here, which is a good opportunity. It gets them a little bit used to, even though that they're down, they're not out format.
Well, every one of these plays, you're going to try to do your best, and Fort Hamilton is clearly experiencing a growing season, trying to get some of their players some experience, trying to get them working together, working better, and you certainly don't want to waste any opportunity to do that. And the waning minutes of this first half is a perfect opportunity. Pass caught there.
Nice throw there by number 12. And that'll be taken down, and looks like it'll be about 3rd down and about 3. And you're absolutely correct, Pete. It is definitely a growing season for them. But, I mean, from what I've seen so far, they have 2 very unique quarterbacks on their team. Number 1 is one of their quarterbacks that's more of the running quarterback, while number 12 is one of their passing quarterbacks. So it looks like looks like there's a timeout started by the refs there. So the players are just going to the sidelines, talking to their coaches with about 44 seconds left in this second quarter, which has been all Lincoln. Lincoln has at least, looks like right now, Pete, it looks like it is 35-0. Looks like that did not count for some reason. But from what I can definitely tell you, it's been all Lincoln at this point. 20 points scored in this quarter. 30 seconds? Okay, 30 seconds. Thanks. Thank you guys so much.
They keep telling us what the time is.
They keep telling us what the time is, but clearly we don't control it.
During halftime, I'll try to find out who's really controlling it. And
yes.
See if we all can't get on the same page
exactly.
together.
Let's all get on the same page with 30 seconds left. But still, 30 seconds left on the clock. One day, someone who is controlling, that's what we need to figure out. Who is controlling the clock? But still, Lincoln is up 35 or 36 nothing. It's been all Lincoln at this point in time. As the rain just continues to come down here, it has been a rain fest, to say the least. O'Connor on the sidelines trying to work with his team. Capitalizing on the defense. So it'll be third down and about 3 yards to go. Oh, looks like someone went. It'll be offsides on Lincoln. Looks like they were looking to rush there. But that'll be a first down for Fort Hamilton. So Fort Hamilton will move up as we are at 30 seconds left on the clock. Okay, as the clock will continue to run.
Even though it should not have actually started.
Well, one thing I can tell everyone at home, folks, is that we only control what we can control. So.
And at that, we only do it an okay job.
Exactly. So, especially for the first streaming game of the season on YouTube. So, as we said before, like, comment, and subscribe to us because we always love the feedback. As Lincoln is up 36 nothing in this game. Fort Hamilton looking to get some opportunity here to possibly have their first score of the game. Number 12 ready. As number 3 sets to the right. Getting ready to throw as they're going to go, and they're going to be a sack. Going to be given there by number 13, and that is Jaleel Smith.
And with that, it looks like we are going to be stepping away for halftime.
Yep.
So before we go, Mr. Capizzo, any thoughts?
So far right now, it's been all Lincoln. Lincoln has been capitalizing on the mistakes by Fort Hamilton. Fort Hamilton has been having a really tough time right now with handling the ball. The ball has been very slippery all day, and Lincoln has been the team that has just capitalized on this.
So we'll be back shortly as the two teams are going to run into their locker rooms and dry off a little bit, and we'll be with you in just a moment. You're good. You can talk.
Oh, we don't control that. Oh, who's scoring? I don't know who. Check. All right, and we are live back at Abraham Lincoln High School, looking to get started with the second half. Lincoln is up 36-0. Again, we are not controlling the scoreboard. We have no idea who it was. We thought we would, but no, we haven't. And now will be a kickoff going into the back, taken in the backfield, but they're going to let it be a touchback as Lincoln will let Fort Hamilton start off at the 20. So Lincoln, nice commanding start to their day so far. 36-0 is their score. And we have a absolutely, looks like for the first time today, guys, no rain. It has finally stopped for some miraculous reason. Of course, I say this now, and in the next minute or so, it might pour again. So I better keep my comments to myself at this time. So Lincoln is looking like to try to keep Fort Hamilton at bay. First play, pass over the outside, going to number 1. And that is a great play, getting Fort Hamilton started there. Tackled by Lincoln. And that's a first down of at least 15 yards. So it'll be second down, or a first down for Fort Hamilton. So it looks like the tandem of Fort Hamilton leading with number 1 and number 12. Now starting with this second half, and Fort Hamilton able to get that first down. So second down, given to the quarterback number 1 now, who's going to be sacked. No gain there. Taken by Arbin. Arbin capitalizing it right there. That's Arbin Balademic with a nice sack. So it'll be second down. That was a 5-yard loss. Second down and about 15 yards for Lincoln. Trying to keep Fort Hamilton at bay.
I was going to say for Hamilton.
Yes, I know, yes. Trying to keep Fort Hamilton at bay. Fort Hamilton looking ready now. Looks like they go back to their quarterback, who again alternates between number 12 and number 1. Number 12 giving the play calls. He'll actually be setting up on the outside now. And so it looks like number 1 will be taking the play here. And he'll go. Another run option here, but this time more yards given there. And that'll be taken down. Looks like gained back some of the yards that they had lost there. And they gained back, looks like exactly what they had lost. So it'll be third down and 10 for Fort Hamilton. Fort Hamilton, as we said, 0-2 on the year. Looking for their first win of the season. But off to a rough start against Lincoln, down 36-0. So it looks like number 12 will be leading the charge here again, getting ready for the pass. Taking on the right side, throw to number 1, and that's going to be given over the middle. Nice block there by Fort Hamilton, and looks like will be just enough for a first down. So nice little block there, taking out the defender of Lincoln as Fort Hamilton gets their second first down of this play. So coach for Lincoln trying to edge his team on, stop giving them the opportunity. So it looks like how Fort Hamilton plays is that whenever number 1 gets the ball, he's more of the runner, but number 12 is the thrower.
And the problem is, if you've already figured that out about their play, there's no doubt that the coaches on any team they face have figured it out as well.
Oh, blocked by that. That was looks like they didn't grab it.
Dropped the snap.
Fort
Hamilton picks it up, but another loss of looks to be about 10 yards.
Yes, and that again, another misplay here by Fort Hamilton. Fort Hamilton has had difficulties all game today with pitching the ball back to the quarterback. So this is definitely going to be probably something they're going to have to address after this game, the coaches. But it'll be second down. Number 12 looks like talking to his center, saying it's okay. You know, just try to regroup and refocus. But at this time right now, that was over a 10-yard loss. So it's second down at about 20.
You know, a conversation you and I had recently at a softball game was on how you don't understand exactly how much pressure is on a catcher and how much their gameplay interacts with your game. Another position similarly here is the center.
Correct.
You never really appreciate just how perfect those snaps need to be every single time to avoid catastrophe for your offense.
Yes, and especially in this type of game where, as Pete had said, this is possibly a learning season, a growing season for Fort Hamilton. The one thing that they can learn from this game is correct these mistakes. And that's the big thing to capitalize on this. So it'll be third down now for Fort Hamilton. Number 12 starting off on the left and resets. Number 1 will be throwing. Throws to the left side to number 3. Number 3 trying to make something happen, but it'll be down. It looks like that was a gain about 5 or 6 yards. So fourth down now for Fort Hamilton. And again, it'll be nowhere to put him. So we'll have to see how Fort Hamilton is, if this is going to be another 4-down territory. If they are going to go for this, they better make sure to get this first down. If not, Lincoln's in great territory to take over on downs. So fourth down.
At this point, it's punting territory unless Hamilton really has kind of just given in to the outcome of the game. Correct. And want to get some practice with their offense.
Right, and that can also be, which is perfectly fine. Fort Hamilton, I think for them right now, the main thing that you had said, Pete, is the practice. Being able to just get out on the field, get some real reps in, and get themselves ready for, what could come next. So that's going to be a run play, throw to the right side for number 1. Nice catch by 14, but still not enough for the first down. So Lincoln will take over on downs. Nice play there by number 1, thrown to number 14. And Lincoln will take over. So Lincoln looking to take over now. They have a nice little going so far, scoring 36 points. 36 points. Only 7 of them have come from the defensive side. So Lincoln ready to get back out on the field and take over on downs. So we have back to Lincoln starting. Number 14 there, Frank Tribble, has had a great day today. Really been the whole entire setup for Lincoln. First play, going to be setting up for a pass. Throw to the right side. That's going to be a great play, but a flag thrown by the referee. And number 33 going down to the right side. That's going to be in for a touchdown. But we have to see what the ref says.
Yeah, there was a flag thrown earlier.
There was a flag.
We'll see if it was on the offense or defense.
Yep. So that is counted as a score by number 33, or actually 23 there. And that was Emmanuel Nicholas. But we have to see what the call is out on the field.
Lincoln is still celebrating as though it's a touchdown. And Fort Hamilton is lining up in the end zone to stop a point after attempt.
Correct. I think the refs are trying to figure out whether that might be may have created a offensive passing interference there.
They're gathered around the 45-yard line right now.
Correct. So we have to wait for their call before we decide if that is going to be the first score of the season for Emmanuel Nicholas in this home game. So discussion, looks like they're almost clear. We'll have to wait and see what they say. It's going to be given. It's going to be off. It looks like they're going to offset it. Yep. So it looks like the ref is they're going to try to talk about it. Too many men on the field, looks like was announced. So that is going to be a no play. Going to have to redo it. It will be first down and 5 yards back. So too many men on the field looks like was called there. So too many men on the field. Interesting call there by the refs. Probably one of the guys didn't get off in time. But we'll redo it. They got to back it up. Okay, refs telling all the guys to back up from the sidelines.
Probably their own coaches telling them to back up. That might have been why there were too many players.
So it'll be first down and 15 now. So it'll be a run play. Started. 31 getting some yards there. Nice little play there going outside. And that's a nice little game. So that's going to be at least a first down. Nice run play there by number 31, Smith. And Lincoln keeps driving. So even with the penalty called there, Lincoln still having a good offensive start to their day and continuing what they had started in the first half of this game. Tribble gets it, fakes the pass, throws down the middle of the field. Right open is the run receiver. That's going to be catch. Touchdown, Lincoln! Nice pass there by Tribble. Throwing right over the seams. And he capitalized right over the middle. Throwing to number 5, Randy Peters. And Lincoln is now up 42 to 0.
And let's see if they go for 1 or 2 here. They have done both today.
The clock is still running on that side. Again, we do not control that scoreboard.
I've taken the clock off of our graphic. I gave up, I'll be honest.
I'll be honest with you, too. So the kick on its way. And gives it. So that would be a score, 43-0. Again, not sure about the clock. But Lincoln is now up 43-0. Nice pass over the middle there by Frank Tribble, giving Lincoln a commanding lead in this game. So, as we move forward, we don't do the clock, sir. No idea. You tell us. Okay, so up again. Lincoln is now up 43-0. Everyone keeps coming to us saying, you stop giving score. No, we control the score on the live stream. We do not control who does the scoreboard. But again, it is 43-0. 43-0 here. So we'll have to see what's going on with the clock. The clock just keeps running. Even the players are even acknowledging what's up with the clock. Again, we're not paying attention. We just follow what's going on. But Lincoln up 43-0 now. It's been all Lincoln in this game. As we get ready for the kickoff. Make sure the players are ready. It'll be kicked off by number 8. And number 8 who kicked it off was Omar Roberts. Taken by Fort Hamilton, number 14. He's got a little bit of room, and he's able to get, but taken down by Lincoln. Nice little play there, taken down by Lincoln, and looks like Fort Hamilton will start right about the 30. Let's see where they're going to set up. Looks like they're going to set up right around the 30. No, a little bit back more. So really good starting position for Lincoln to stop Fort Hamilton from getting that close. But again, we'll find out really soon about this clock because it's going to hit 5 seconds. And we'll see if that little buzzer will go off. Don't understand why, because no one's paying attention to it. But anyway, still again, we are up 43-0 here right now. It's all Lincoln in this game. But a couple takeaways that we can definitely see with Fort Hamilton. First off, Fort Hamilton has a very good, looks like that's going to be, we don't know if it's going to be an false start or an offsides here. They're both pointing at each other. We'll see what the refs say, and that'll be an offsides. So that's an offsides, 5 yards given to Fort Hamilton. But again, there's a couple things we could take away from Fort Hamilton. They got some nice players on this team that have two different dynamics. One quarterback is really good at running the ball. The other quarterback is really good at passing. But one of the things that they have to capitalize, which Pete has mentioned in this game, is their center needs to make sure that he gives the ball perfectly to that quarterback. So it looks like we're going to have number 1 leading the this charge here. So it's 1st and 5 for Fort Hamilton. Looks like we have a new quarterback in. It'll be number 3, and he takes the ball. He gets a nice, strong run on the outside, and that'll be a nice game.
Enough for a first.
We don't control it. Okay.
Sorry, folks. We just have to keep telling every person that walks by that we're not the ones in charge of the clock.
Exactly. We don't control it, so we know. So it looks like 1st down there by Fort Hamilton. They really moved the ball there. So 1st down there, and now we move on. Looks like Lincoln now trying to edge on their defense, making sure that they can keep Fort Hamilton from scoring. So next play looks like it's going to be started by number 1. And he bobbles the ball, able to pick it up, and able to run on the outside, and that's a big gain for Fort Hamilton, and he gets knocked down around the 49-yard line.
They
So
might want to start planning for the play to go like that.
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
one of their best gains of the day.
Yes. So a little bit of a mishap there, but Fort Hamilton able to turn that from a negative into a positive there. So the play looks like it was trying to run right. All the defenders went right, and it's just at that specific moment, the runner went left, and no one was in that open field. So great job there by Fort Hamilton, able to extend this play. And now, again, for the first time, they are back in fielding territory. So they're back at Lincoln territory. Fort Hamilton trying to get their first score of the game. Lincoln trying to keep this game a shutout. First play to 3. That'll be taken down about 2 yards gain there.
Reaching
Fort
forward
Hamilton.
on the fall.
Yep.
I don't think they gave it to him.
No, they didn't give that much. So maybe at least a yard there. It'll be 2nd down. So 2nd down for Fort Hamilton. Looks like they're going to go to their throwing quarterback, number 12. Getting ready. So number 12 looking to capitalize. He's had a nice passing day today. But again, one of the issues with Fort Hamilton has always been with this game is the pitch back, making sure the quarterback gets the ball nice and cleanly. So 2nd down here. Nice job. Rushing the quarterback. He's going to throw to the right side. Over the right side and dropped by 14. It was in his hands but fell out. So it'll be 3rd down for Fort Hamilton. So again, good job by Lincoln. Fort Hamilton has had a lot of problems with holding on to the ball today or pitching the ball. So it'll be 3rd down. But again, number 12 has been really good with throwing the ball today. Looks like they'll have a switch in. Number 32 coming in for Lincoln. 32 is Alex Simmons, the sophomore, getting a nice opportunity for him. Coming out of the game is number 42, Javensky Albert. So it'll be 3rd down. Number 12 getting ready. Catch the ball. Oh. Let's see what they call that, the ref. Might be an offsides issued there. And Lincoln gives up 5 yards. So not a good play there by Lincoln. That's the 2nd offsides in this drive right now. So they definitely have to be careful with rushing. I know that they are excited to be back out on the field right now. They have a commanding lead against Fort Hamilton.
Yeah, you can also expect some of those Lincoln players now at this point are going to be our 2nd and 3rd string. So they'll be a little bit jumpier, a little less disciplined as they take the snaps.
3rd down and 5, given to number 1. He's going to skip by the defender, and he's able to rush it down the sidelines, and that's going to be a 1st down. So like Mr. Andrews said, that was a good job. Looks like a little bit of a hobble on the play there. One of the linemen having a little trouble getting up. So 57 looks like he's hobbling a little bit. 57 is Christian Pilgrim. He's one of the freshmen here Hopefully he's okay. He's going to be coming to the sidelines. So Pilgrim just coming over, making sure he's okay.
And it looks like we are switching quarters.
So it looks like that's the end of the third quarter. So didn't realize the time moved that quickly. But again, we don't control the scoreboard. But at this time right now, we are looking at Lincoln 43 and Fort Hamilton nothing.
You know what? I'm going to try to control our clock and see how accurate I can be.
Perfect. Well, I like that a lot better. Again, we just cannot tell who is out there right now controlling this clock. We do have some spectators that are in the fans right now, in the stands right now. I want to give them a lot of credit. I am so proud of people being able to come out here right now.
Well,
to
we
see
don't
the
have
game.
not normal spectators. There are people with the teams. I want to be very clear. There are no spectators allowed in COVID.
Right.
Everybody, please stay home and continue to enjoy the live stream.
Exactly. It's just very unique to just turn around. And I said to myself, oh, there's people out there. So very surprising to say the least. But there are supposed to be no spectators, but I'm sure these are just people here for the players themselves. So right now it is 43-0. That was a first down by Fort Hamilton. So Fort Hamilton is really capitalizing finally today. They're able to finally get some something going here in the second half. Maybe this is the opportunity to get the chance to score here. Lincoln trying to be aggressive, making sure Fort Hamilton does not score. So it'll be an interesting fourth quarter here. So we'll see how it goes for Fort Hamilton. So number one setting up. And it looks like it is going to be a false start. So the running back was ready, but the quarterback wasn't. So that'll be a 5-yard back. So it'll be first down and 15. Everyone was ready to run, but the quarterback didn't pitch the ball. So first down and 15 there for Fort Hamilton. Go back 5 yards. Wind starting to pick up here, especially since our canopy is moving. So we don't know why that is, but, you know, I'm holding one side down, so hopefully everything's okay. Fort Hamilton looking to, again, start off this next part here. Lincoln trying to edge on Fort Hamilton. The first play. Backed up by number one, looking to throw, gets a little bit of a screen play going to number 3, and he gets some yards back to the outside. And that was a gain of about 5 yards. So it'll be second down and about, maybe more like 10. So that'll be second down about 6 to go. Looks like Christian Pilgrim is going off to the sidelines here. Trying to, definitely looks like he's checking his knee out. Talking to the coach as well. Let's hope he's okay. So second down and about 6. For Lincoln. Going to pitch it to the outside to number 1. He's going to drive forward, but not enough of a gain there. Looks like they're trying to think there might have been a hold, but no. Looks like, was it thrown? It was. It's going to be a hold given there, so they're going to back up the play. So it'll be a replay there for Fort Hamilton. So it's going to be second down. We're going to see how they call it as they reset. So it's going to be second down now. So it's a 5-yard loss. Looks like they said false start there. But the ref calls it, so we're going to continue on. Second down. So 5-yard loss on the false start there issued. So Fort Hamilton again, trying to at least keep this drive going, getting ready for number 12. Looks like the ref is making sure the players are ready. Make sure they're in the right spot. Whistles, and we'll continue. Pitch to number 12. He's looking to the right side. Throw incomplete to number 3. He had him right over the seams, but just right through the arms of number 3. And it'll be third down. So third down and about 12 yards to go. Lincoln is really cheering on the defense, giving them the let's go defense chant for them. Okay, giving them the opportunity. Players are excited on the fields, or they might just be really cold because the rain is starting to pick up again here at Lincoln. But again, Lincoln up 43-0. It has been all Lincoln at this point, and the defense still looking to capitalize. Number 12 ready to get the ball for Hamilton. He gets it. Here comes the rush. Number 13, going to be the first one there, taken down, and that's a sack for a loss. And that's Jaleel Smith, who has been all over the field today for Lincoln. Fourth down. Nice job there by Jaleel Smith, a sophomore. Been playing really good so far for Lincoln. I had him last year, and Jaleel was really excited to play football. He really wanted to get out there, and I'm sure after this year, he's just excited to be back. Jaleel looks like he's getting the team ready for fourth down, giving the instructions. So it looks like we might be looking at one of our captains in the coming year. So fourth down, getting ready. Going the outside, it's going to be a rush, throw, and that's going to be almost picked off. That was almost taken there, and that could have been a pick six, but dropped. But that is a turnover on downs as we have Lincoln's offense come back out on the field, and boy, does that defense look good. So Lincoln defense has been great so far today, keeping Fort Hamilton to no scores. I could see the coach on the sidelines for Lincoln was really, really upset. He wanted that pick six, but still playing such a good game so far is this Lincoln defense. They have been all over the field, capitalizing on the missed opportunities by Fort Hamilton, and have been a commanding force today. Now back to the offense for Lincoln, as Lincoln has been scoring nonstop this game, up 43-0. And looks like we're going to have a new quarterback in. So the quarterback today will be number 7. That'll be Zachary Plaza. So a little run play. That'll be taken down. Looks like a gain of about 5 there. And that is number 6 who took that. And number 6 is Denilson Dupois.
Denilson Dupois.
Denilson Dupois, thank you. So second down now. Taken. Was going to do an option, but Zachary Plaza able to go. Strong forward play there. Nice play by Zachary. Nice little charge there to give the option, but as take it himself. And that is a first down for Lincoln. So like Mr. Andrews had said, nice little job. Zachary's going to come off the field here. Good little play. And now we're going to get number 12 in, and that's Dimitri Kavklo. He's a junior for Lincoln, so this is his first opportunity. First play, handoff here is to number 6, and that's another strong game, and that's Denilson Dupois. Again, nice little run. So Lincoln continuing to drive forward. So Dimitri Kavklo is a junior. Good chance for him next year to get an opportunity to start for Lincoln as a senior, since Frank Tribble is a senior. And also Zachary Plaza are seniors as well. So we have Dimitri getting the opportunity here. He was looking to run. He's going to run the ball up the middle, and that's going to be going forward. He's going to have a nice play to the outside. Nice little dish. There looks like a flag thrown. Flag issue there, but a holding against the offense. So holding going to go back. 10-yard penalty. So they have to reset for second down. Unless they pick it up. But it should be a holding penalty to move them back, and they are. They're going to reset. So I guess they gave him enough for the first down. Okay. Next play, going to be a dip-off. That was 28, handing off there. So 28 is Michael Borey. He's a freshman. That'll be a run play on the right side for a little bit of game. So it'll be second down.
About how many yards?
That was about 4-yard play. Yeah, 4 yards. So Michael Borey is a freshman. So like Mr. Andrews has said, get the other guys an opportunity to get some reps in here. Second down, giving off to number 19, going to the outside, and he dips through. He's still going to the outside, and that's going to be a nice little gain for number 19, and that's Selwyn Antropis, the senior. So good little pitch there as they get another first down. So they'll switch out. Here comes Zachary Plaza back in again. Lincoln continue to drive. Oh. Going to be a timeout. Okay, and they're back. Okay, so Zachary Plaza back in. Zachary Plaza calling his runner to go to the right. Going to be handing off to number 10, and that's going to be going to the right side, and that's going to be tackled down. That was Saleh Akulakwi. Okay, so Saleh getting a little opportunity there as well. So again, Lincoln giving everyone a chance here. So Zachary leading the charge here. We got number 22 next to his side. Looks like.
How many yards did he get on that?
It looks like he got about 7. So it'll be second down and 3. Another run play going off to the left. Going to number 22. He'll be going to the left side. Is he in? He looks like he's just short. Okay, but it looks like they might pull the play back. Got to see what the ref just said. Yep, so it looks like they're going to call it back because of a holding penalty. Okay, so it'll be second down now. Looks like Michael Borey will be taking over here for second down. Looks like it'll be second down and about back to the second down. Yep, they're going to call it a holding penalty there. So go back to second down and 13. So Michael Borey in with Leo Markovic, the running back. So shift over from the right to the left. Going to try to hand off, but misplay. Michael Borey on the outside. Going to get at least looks like about 4 yards there. And it'll be third down. So first time today, Fort Hamilton given an opportunity. They might be able to keep the runners down, but looks like there's an injury on the field. So they're getting the trainers out. Looks like they have to go see. It's one of our players. So hopefully he's okay. Everyone getting off on the field, making sure he's all right. It looked like a rough play on the sidelines there. Let's hope they're okay. Checking in on that player. But don't know what's going on. Hopefully he was all right. It looked like, from what I saw on the sidelines, looks like he's grabbing his chest. So may have been hit hard in the chest there. They're checking on him, making sure that he's okay. All the players are down on the field, kneeling, making sure that their fallen comrade, and big respect from even Fort Hamilton as well, to wait a moment, making sure that all of them are okay. We don't want any injuries in this game, especially we know how difficult football is, where injuries can happen at any time, and in this type of conjunction, we just want safety first. It's a very high contact sport, and sometimes we deal with these type of moments.
Looks like they're massaging a leg. They're stretching his legs out now.
Yeah.
So hopefully just a tight muscle. It got hit wrong.
Yeah. So, but in the meantime, while we guys have you here, coming at you live from Abraham Lincoln High School right now. This has been definitely a football-oriented day. It looks like one of the paramedics is looking to go to the sidelines here, looking to get some stuff. While we are still here with you guys right now, we wanted to say thank you for joining us at this time. It has definitely been a pleasure to have all of you watching this game. We are just checking in. Looks like they're making sure that he's okay. But if they're getting a lot of the paramedics out right now.
So we're going to take a quick break and
Yeah.
step away.
Yep.
And we will be back with you in just a moment, and we'll let you know what's going on right after this. Back here on the field at Abraham Lincoln High School. We believe they're going to call the game and end it here. The player's still injured, still on the sideline. And at 43-0, of course, we don't have to worry about a big competition here. It's not going to be a competitive one, and no reason to endanger any of our other players.
Right, and it looks like they might be bringing someone onto the field to try to help out this player. Don't know who came down hurt, but it looks like they are getting a paramedic to set up on the sidelines over here. So we hope for the best for this player at this time. But like Peter Andrews said, you know, there's no other reason to play this game anymore. It's unfortunate it has to end in this way, but bottom line is that Lincoln did capitalize today. They have won this game 43-0. But at this time, a great victory for them leads us to concern for our player right now. So we're hoping for the best for our injury. And just thank you guys for watching. As soon as we get more information, we'll let you know. But final score right now, Lincoln has won this game 43-0. Any final thoughts, Pete, before we go?
I mean, it was a spectacular game despite the rain, despite the weather complications. Everything had been going in Lincoln's favor. It's a tough way to have to worry about ending it. But it does appear the referees seem to have left the field. The two teams are both still out, which makes me not want to leave the stream because I don't trust them to not suddenly just jump back on the field. But
right.
It does seem like this one is in the books.
Yep. So once again, final score at Abraham Lincoln today. Looks like the coaches are even coming in, talking to their players, trying to give them, you know, a sense of calmness during this time. You know, it was, as Pete said, going great. Everything was good, and then this sort of thing happened. So the only thing we could do is we can hope that everything is okay with this player. Everything is going to be fine. But
ending on a sour note, but
yes,
a positive in the victory column for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. And we'll be back to live stream them next week. They have a Friday afternoon game. We'll be all over the stream next week on Tuesday, either baseball or softball, depending on which one of them argues hardest to get the live stream.
Yes.
Softball hoping for it because they're expecting their first home victory.
Yep.
But baseball hoping for it for the same reason.
Yes. Baseball is 3-2 this year. So and all their victories have been on the road, so they're looking for their first home win as well.
Yeah. And then soccer is also going to be starting on Wednesday. There'll be another baseball game Thursday. And then finally, we'll be here on Friday for Lincoln's next matchup. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. And we will be right here with you next week for all the Lincoln action. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.